Alright, BobalosRex here, and today's video is a little bit of discussion, a little bit of rant, and a little bit of news. So, there is new Naxx stuff coming back in the new patch. I didn't mention it in yesterday's video, but I'm doing a whole video on it again right now, because we know a lot more about it. So, Naxx is back, but is not testable. We don't know what's involved. All we know is it's back, and Wowhead did a lot of data mining to figure out some stuff. Now, I've talked about this new inclusion here, where there's quests that reward the Icebane set and new profession stuff. I haven't found the recipes in here exactly, but it's there on the transmog. And we have some new info in regards to maybe tier 3. And we're going to go over that in a bit, because that's going to be where all the drama is. But as you can see, there's achievements here. Leaders of Scholomance. I don't know what's going to be involved with this stuff. But if you look here... So this was added with the ZG stuff. And now we got Memories of Scholomance and Wards of the Dread Citadel. Now, I've been snooping around. I haven't found any way to activate this on the PTR, so it may not be testable yet. They may be hiding it. But as you can see, it unlocks a Memory of Scholomance. It unlocks ancient secrets within Naxx, which is going to include this mount called Valiance. Most likely, Discovery, Valence, Naxx. So this is a good mount that they brought back, or that they're bringing. This is new. All right, remember this they're adding is new. They're already adding some new stuff, but they're also bringing a lot of old stuff back, and that's what the discussion is about. So let's get started. All right. Oh, that's not where I wanted to be. There we go. Can I close some of this stuff, please? Alright, good. That's fine. Alright. Hidden Tier 3 Transmog. Speculation and data mining. Whoa, come on, bro. Why is that going to be so... There we go. Thank goodness. Okay. Here we go. Let's look at this now. Hidden Tier 3 Transmog Crafting in patch 10.1.5. Alright, Wowhead, what you got here? What'd you data mine? Cursed Cloth. Repair a piece of lamented Crusader equipment with corrupted materials, partially restoring it to its former glory. The item will become bind on account, and the desecration can be purified by a mage, priest, or warlock who's willing to require the necessary reagent. Pattern. Cursed Cloth. Okay, so the recipe for these is going to be bind on account as well. And okay, so this is where it's going to come from. So I suspect you unlock the stuff with Naxx, however that's involved, and then you get this recipe on the character, and then I like what the materials are. These are all classic materials, other than this. Yeah, see, so you unlock the Naxx thing, and then you can go inside, and I assume you can get these and these recipes. War-torn scrap and frozen runes. Alright. I love how they're bringing this stuff back. So you got enchanted leather, essence of death, dark runes, fell cloth, arcanite bars. Start getting this stuff now, because the price of this is going to go up, up, up. Because this stuff is going to be desired again. That's what I like about this stuff. Them bringing back old materials allows people to make some money. Undeath metal. Alright, so that will be partially repaired and create lamented Crusader gear. Alright, and then using the corrupted items. Hold on. Okay, so you make the metal. The crafter makes the metal, the cloth, the leather, the scales. Then you use it on this lamented crusader. That these may be able to be sold as well, from what WoW is saying here. And then when you use it on one of these pieces, you get the desecrated pieces, okay? And then we have to do another thing, and it looks like you need phylacter weave. Where you get that, who knows? So that may drop from Naxx too. And then you're going to need to use a ton of that and righteous orbs to actually purify the gear. And the suspected outcome, and this is what has everyone upset. Listen to this. The suspected outcome of purifying these gears is tier 3. And it would cost 14,000 of this phylacter weave and 80 righteous orbs. Alright? That's a lot of farming. Alright? And then you'd get tier 3, presumably. And that looks good. You know, no Death Knights, no monks, no evokers, no demon hunters. Y'all get nothing. But they're bringing back tier 3. And this is what has everyone in a tizzy. So let's get into my rant now. If you just wanted to hear about Naxx coming back, there you go, it's back. We don't know how this is, like, we don't know how to unlock it, but presumably it'll be found out very shortly once it's actually activatable, like the ZG was. Alright, now let's talk about this. The return of tier 3 has people very, very mad. Alright? And we're going to talk about it. So, why are people mad about tier 3 returning in this way? Because they think buying money and farming gold to get this and scouring the black market auction house is such a better way to get things. Such a more prestigious way to get things, apparently. Or having had the group to do this back in the day and did it. Which is, I'm going to admit, a little prestigious if you did Naxx back in the day. If you did it in BC, not as prestigious, but I heard it was still kind of something. But think about this. Everyone talks about Wrath of the Lich King as being the advent of a ton of new players. None of those players would have ever been able to earn this, no matter how good or how bad they are. Period. Other than through gold farming or gold buying. Alright? Using the black market auction house. So, why are people upset about this returning? This is also going to take a lot of work. And the only thing you can buy is one of these. You still have to buy one of this. You still gonna have to get one of these. You're still gonna have to make one of these. Or maybe you can crafting order this stuff. That would be cool. And then you're gonna need to farm all this. Oh, but farming the gold and the black marks, bro. This coming back is a great thing, period. Period. Them pulling back unobtained recipes from Kata that were, like, gone in Kata because of the change, great, too. Because I see people upset. There are people, okay? Here. There are people, okay? That are upset that we can get this vintage blue ball set right here. They're like, how dare other people be able to craft and get these shoulders? These prestigious, so rare shoulder... Bro, they look busted as fuck. If a person likes this set, good for them. But to act like this is some prestigious freaking art, get over yourself. Get over yourself. It's great that this is coming back. And here's my first hot take. Are you ready for this? I got it written down because it's so good. Our peers and casual solo players can do more creative transmog than all these people with this vintage gear. Alright? I'm saying it outright. Y'all have seen Asmongold transmog competitions. some of the people that have some of the most prestigious titles and removed gear have the shittiest transmog I've ever seen. I swear. Alright? Okay, maybe some of the titled people have some good transmog, but anyone in the old gear does not make it work at all. Legit. Alright? We're gonna come back to the gear topic. But there's that hot take. Alright? And let's talk about here. This is a big topic, okay? Tier 3 is the only tier set that has been removed from the game. And it was through a fluke of them being like, oh, we want to bring Naxx back. And they had no way to keep the old one. Because they had to redo the whole Death Knight for the Death Knights. They moved Acris over. So Naxx was moved. It's such an arbitrary reason, but people are like, "This is that makes Tier 3 special." What about all the people that didn't know that Rant was going to do that? Was everyone reading all the sites? There's some people that are freaking like 14, 13 playing. Did they know that Naxx was going to go away? Maybe they would have pugged some freaking Naxx in BC. It's so ridiculous how arbitrary the fact that people want to hold up this prestigious stuff because it was removed on a fluke. Alright? Seasonal stuff is different. We all know how seasonal stuff works, okay? So we can talk about that later. But this was removed on a fluke. Scarlet Crusade, some of that stuff was removed on a fluke. Skullomance, removed on a fluke because they wanted to bring it back. ZG and ZA, that stuff removed. The bear, I guess, was intended to be removed after a certain amount of time, so that one may be different. They kind of intended that to be a seasonal reward. How difficult that is, and let's talk about difficulty and how subjective that is. Alright? But a lot of this stuff that was removed has no reason. The Black and Plague Proto-Drake, don't even get me started on that. Should have never been removed. No other achievement meta mount has been removed except for those two. But they're back on the black market auction house. Or one of them is. You know? Ooh, let me spend tons of gold. That's so much more skill. Alright? So I say here. So people talk about prestige, right? They're like, people think that because they have an item that you don't, this is where the mentality, this is where it's flawed from the beginning. If you get your enjoyment of an item because other people don't have it, that's fucked up in my mind. You're like, I have this, no one else can have this item in this game other than me. That's how I get the enjoyment. How good is the item? It could be one, like, stupid stick. Here, look. Okay, I brought it. Here, I brought it up. This is great. So, I'm looking over here. I looked on Data for Azeroth on recipes that I have that are unobtainable. Alright? So, I have some of these recipes. This character does. Right here. Let's bring it up. Bulwark of the Ancient Kings. Dude. Just wait. Bro, look at this chess piece. I can have this chess piece and you can't. That makes me better than you. No! It doesn't make me better than you! I just have a stupid looking chess piece that no one else can get because they changed how armor smithing worked in Burning Crusade to Wrath? Like, whoop-de-doo! Like, this is so freaking dumb that people get so bent when they bring back stuff. It's not that big of a deal. You want to know? Here's the thing. This is what I'm talking about. Seasonal stuff is prestigious. You want to know what people care about? It's always changing. When you see a famed slayer, that's cool. That's prestigious. That's actual prestige. People will be like, oh, but it's just a type. It's something. And you also have a mount before most people. Now, the new Hellforge mount, I'm not going to even get into it. I talked about that before. Let's not even get into that. Gladiator titles, gladiator mounts, those are fucking prestigious. Everyone thinks about those during the season. Those are special during the season. And there's been people Not many people say they want to bring back glad mounts. The only people that say glad mounts can come back is through a way to reward PvP, and I think that could be healthy, because a lot of the conversation around prestigious unobtainable items coming back, the main middle ground that a lot of people agree on is difficulty equivalency. So if the Amani Bear comes back, they would want something that difficult to earn it. Like, I would argue like a plus 15 ZA run or a plus 20 ZA run gets you the bear. That would have been harder than the speed run back in the day, in my opinion. Difficulty is subjective. That's my problem with some of that argument, is because difficulty is subjective. What's hard for you may not be what's hard for someone else. People always try to argue that. Achievements in this game are one of the key factors of prestige. Honestly, if you have an achievement that you earn that like, look, feats of strength. Look at these. If I did Naxx back in the day, that'd be cool. See, where? Shoot. Oh. It'd be under Legacy. Like, Legacy achievements. Alright? I got 120 back in the day. You know, I did this stuff. You know, I did OG ZG. I got the champion of the Naru. That stuff is prestigious. But that's legacy stuff. Achievements and titles are where I think that belongs. But a lot of the mounts going away, that went away, coming back, I have no problem with. I love it. A lot of the gear that went away, coming back, I love it. I got no problem with it. Especially with the snack stuff. You have to earn it. Ooh, I can't. Ooh, people should have to play the black market auction house. That's hard. Or, man, get over yourself. I think Tier 3 being available, I think a lot of this unobtier being available for casuals or more people in general. I wouldn't even say casuals, because you got a lot of stuff to do. Most people, if you're working on transmog that hard, you're not casual. You just like WoW a lot, and you don't do group content. Because think about it, this is all about group content stuff. Ooh, I did Naxx in the day. Okay, you had 39 people they could get together with. A lot of people just played by themselves. Ooh, I played back in BC. Well, a ton of people started in Wrath and never could have gotten this stuff. Who cares if it comes back? If you're that butthurt because someone else can now get the Dreadnought set, did you really care about the Dreadnought set? Or did you just care that you had it and other people didn't because you're toxic? Well, okay, that competitive attitude, I used to have it, okay? I want to be the best. I want to have things that other people don't have. No, it should be about your personal achievements. That only hurts yourself when you feel that way. If your personal value is stuff you have that other people don't, that's not a good way to look at life. It should be about you. Care about what you have done. Care about what you have achieved for yourself, not what you hold above others. You don't have to be better than people. No one is better than everyone else. Okay? That's not what it's about. And like I said, people keep trying to bring in the slippery slope. Well, what's next? Gladiator mounts on the thing. Bro, come on. We all know the slippery slope argument falls apart, right? Because you can literally say it about anything. Okay? And again, some people would say there's not a lot of people asking for gladiator mounts to be available, by the way. To me, that's a big ass straw man, because I don't see anyone being, I need gladiator mounts on the trading post. I need them easy to get. No. Elite transmog has talked about, and don't get me started on that, because a lot of that transmog is unused and would be highly valuable to our peers and more transmog focused or collector players, because they can do a lot more with it than the people who have it do. Alright? But that's my freaking rant, man. Oh, with the gladiator mounts, most people would be like, Maybe they should have a, if you earn gladiator, you can have a gladiator, you can earn a gladiator saddle. And I think that would be a cool idea. It would incentivize PvP past getting gladiator for the season, because if you're like, oh, I want to go get an old mount, and it would bring more people to PvP possibly. You got the Brutosaur. Why is that gone? Why can't that be back? It's the biggest gold sink. Now it's on the black market auction house. I have the Brutosaur. I don't care if it be brought back. Field Medic. Ooh, I'm a Field Medic. I got that title. I don't care if it comes back through doing something. It doesn't hurt me. It literally doesn't hurt me. It doesn't take away the achievement of me getting it when I did. Alright? If you got Naxx back in the day. Hell, Transmog wasn't even a thought. There's people who got Naxx gear and sold it. And apparently, there's people like, well, now you gotta play the black market auction house for it. Too bad. No! No. Now they can get it in a much easier way, farming Naxx again. Because that's what it's about. Are you getting the stuff from the relevant content? If you want to get tier 3, do Naxx. If you want to get tier 2, do Blackwing Lair. If you want to get gladiator mounts, do gladiator content. That's what it's about. That's what most people would agree with. And these people saying, don't bring stuff back, shut up. Shut up. Most people don't agree with you. Most players that still play the game want stuff brought back that can be. Alright? Well, there was one other thing. No, maybe that's it. But yeah. That's my rant. If the thing is cool because other people don't have it, then is it really cool if it looks... Because half that stuff looks like crap. But some of it, like this blue set, can be used in some interesting transmog for players and make them happy. And that's what I think it's about. Making more people happy. Not about, ooh, I have it, don't give it to other people. That's selfish. That is selfish. Not people wanting this stuff. Okay? Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.